非常に人格者であるなと思いますね。選手を信じていて、なおかつスタッフだったりもともといるスタッフっていうのも信頼していますし、とにかく日本を勉強しようとしている人だなっていう印象を受けます。
It's a very different style from the other years. You can say it's a very holistic style. He has his focus on the details, and he tries to make the individual feel really good, and I'm sure that everyone is going to feel good playing on him.
去年とはね、かなりスタイルが変わったので、今年それにアダプトする必要がありますし、それはもう僕だけじゃなくて選手みんなでやっていかないといけないかなと思いますね。ただ浦和レッズっていうチームはやはり結果をも残していかないといけないので、そこは結果を求めながら内容も改善していって、チームとして一試合一試合成長していける姿を見せれたらなというふうに思います。
Things are a little bit different. I think there's a lot of focus on what we're going to do when we have the ball, our positioning, and like I said before, a lot of details. And what I really like, what he says, that it's never too old to develop. He always tries to emphasize the development with each player. Now you're sitting with two very experienced players, so he's always saying to us also, you need to develop, you need to become better. And slowly it's entering into my mind also. So I think the reason why we are here is because we are very focused on the results, like Hiroki also said, and that will always be my main focus, but it's good to have this influence also to develop in the daily work.
どの監督とやってもやっぱ選手はそこで学ばないといけないと思いまして、その姿勢っていうのはすごい大事だと思います。ただやはり勝つためのスポーツですし、勝つために僕らはやってるので、そこのゴールに向かってみんなで、進めてるか進めてないかっていうのが本当に重要になってきて、でここからそういう進化が本当に問われるのかなと思います。
I fully agree with what Hiroki said, and I share his philosophy 100%. And for me, in my career, the results has always been more important than development, because it's in the weekend that the action is. So I think that's what we have to keep going with. When you play in URAWA, it's also the results that matter.
2年半前来た時より確実に、選手たちもそうですけど、チームとして、浦和レッズのそのチームとして、設備だったりトレーニングルームとかもそうですけど、少しずつ本当にプロフェッショナルになってきてるっていうのはすごく感じますね。それでこそ僕だったりショルツが、ここでプレーしてきた意味っていうのがすごいなんていうんですかね、成果が報われたというか、そういうふうになってくると思うので、やっぱりそういう大きな大会だったり、タイトルを取るっていうのはすごい新しく来る選手にとっては使命だと思うので、これからもそこはハングリーに追求していきたいですし、やることはこれからも変わらないかなというふうに思いますね。
It's not just what you mentioned. We were also 2 times in the semi-final and the Levine Cup before we reached the final. So in a club like this, you always need to be there among the top. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you need to be there. And maybe for us, because we tried already a lot in our career, you don't see what it brings so much. But as a team, we are growing. And for players like Atski, for example, you see how he has grown in the last 2.5 years. You also see other players they are they're putting their level up, and I think that's where you can really measure the development of the club. Also, it's with these young players coming in and growing, and now Atski is a national team player.
僕は本当に数多くのタイトルを取るっていうことで分析してきたので、そういう意味では、2つタイトル取って、2つ逃してるんですかね。まだまだもっと成し遂げたいことはいっぱいありますし、その中で個人的な成長っていうのもそうですけど、とにかく目に見える成果を、皆さんが目に見える成果を上げたいっていう気持ちでやってるので、年でこそ30、今年4になりますけど、気持ち的にはね本当にハングリーですし、時間がないと思ってるので、もっともっとチームみんなで成し遂げたいものもいっぱいありますね。ACL 優勝したとしてもまだまだ、追求していきたいなと思います。
I'm not really thinking about I've been here 2.5 years, it's the fourth season and so on. As a football player, you always try to look ahead. It's always the next one and the next one, and you ask us about the past, but we already forget the past. Like it's something we can come back to after our career. And what also our captain is saying with the hunger, that's what we still have, and that's why we can stay on top a little bit and stay at this level, is because we keep having this hunger, and also for this season. I think that's what we want to show. It's the hunger. That's why people also come to watch us, because they feel that we want this.
ショルツはやっぱ数少ないその大きな責任を分かち合える、選手の一人だと思ってます。僕の中で本当に非常に大事な存在で、すごくこう一試合一試合にかかるプレッシャーを少しこうシェアしてくれる、選手だなっていうふうに思いますね。だからこそ監督が今回副キャプテンに選んだと思いますし、プレーだったりね、性格っていうのはもう皆さんにご存知だと思いますけど、そうではなくやはりこう、チームが厳しい時苦しい時に、自分の力を出せる選手だと思ってますし、そういう意味では非常に助かってます。やっぱクレバーですよね。クレバーの部分が全てだと思いますし、だからこそ僕だったりマリス、その横にいる僕だったりマリスが激しくいけるので、その分ショルツがそのカバーをしてくれたり、その1個頭の部分でリードしてくれるっていう部分がある、日本語も上手くなってますし、
For me, he is the perfect example of how our footballer should be. I think every chaplain, not just everybody in the team, should look to him before they look to anybody else, because he had the best career of all of us, and that's the best result you can show as a football player. You can show this is my career, and everybody has to respect that. But for me also, it's nice to have him, because there are still things that I don't understand or that I don't agree with, because I was raised in a different environment. And then I go a little bit to him with my frustration, and I know when he takes it on that he will find the right words and the right ways to say it. So for me, he's a little bit a link in between. I know he understands me, and I also know that he knows what I mean always. So for me, that's very important. And I also work a little bit like a link for the foreigners. Now we are many foreigners, so I come with a lot of things to him that we are like a little bit like translators in the team also.
そうですね。コメントでも出しましたけど、僕がキャプテンだろうがキャプテンじゃなかろうが、僕もショルツもやることは本当に変わらないですし、キャプテンみたいな、責任感を持つことは変わらずやっていたと思うので、でも改めてそうやって、任命してくれたことは非常に光栄だなと思います。監督からの信頼っていうのは、感じますし、それに応えたいなっていう気持ちはあります。
Also, I think it doesn't change so much. I think there's a group of strong personalities, and I think the relationship in the team is really good, and then it's also quite easy to be one of the leaders when you have this. When you have a group of players that want to achieve something individually, but also as a team, then it's quite a thankful task to have.
もうその、試合は本当に相手によって変わりますし、内容も変わってくるので本当にわからないですけど、やはり多くのサポーターが、詰めがけてきてくれると思いますし、一緒に戦ってくれるので、それにふさわしいプレーをしたいと思いますし、必ず勝利を届けたいなと、それだけかなと思います。
You can't predict what's going to happen before, but we are playing home for the first time this season, and we want to leave a really good impression for everyone and also for ourselves. It's never nice to lose the first game in the season, but it's also a perfect chance to bounce back, and that's what we want to do.
今年はね、やっぱり僕らは平均観客数っていうのを上げたいってすごい思っているので、常に最多に5万人、4万人が集まってくれるような環境を作りたいですし、それはもう僕ら次第だと思っているので、そのための最初の試合になるように、今まで以上に全力で臨みたいなと思うので、一緒に戦ってくれたらなと。
like we said before, we want to leave a really good impression for the fans. We want to present the team like the coach he wants us to play, and that's really positive offensive football. That's what we will try to show. But like we also said, the most important will be the result.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。